Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to Verbling. Hi there, I'm teacher Oakley. And once again, every once in a while I do this. Once again, it's time for Totally Random Questions class. All right. The idea of this class is for you to practice your English, to stay on your toes. I'll take turns asking different students totally random, sometimes bizarre questions of various natures, descriptive, opinion, maybe straightforward questions, but in any case, your job is to try to answer these questions with as much detail, flesh out your answers with detail and or examples and or reasons to give yourself a nice full answer. And I will give you a little feedback about any sentence construction problems, vocabulary suggestions, or anything of that nature. So this class I recommend for absolutely anyone and everyone. Because it will help you all practice English in a realistic conversational setting, as well as all of those of you who are preparing for any kind of standardized English exam. This is what you're going to be doing in the speaking test. You're going to be answering unexpected questions with little or no preparation time. So there you go. That's what we're doing. So welcome everyone. Let me welcome you guys one at a time. Do a little mic check and say my hellos. Hello, Andre. Good to see you again.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
Well, that's great. You sound like you're doing great. Cool. Okay. Hello, Gava. How are you?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm very good today. How are you?
I'm doing surprisingly well. Thank you. Where are you from, Gava?
I come from Romania.
I'm sorry, once again, I missed that.
I come from Romania in Europe.
Yeah, okay, I know Romania. Excellent.
Okay.
All right, well, welcome to the class. It's nice, very nice to meet you.
Thank you.
All right, we'll talk to you in a little bit. Hello, Jabo.
Hello, teacher. Hello,
Hey.
everyone. Hey.
Hi, how are you?
Not bad. How are you?
Not too bad. I'm peachy. Peachy keen, Gabo.
What is that?
Peachy keen? Sort of a flip way to say that I'm doing well. Okay. Peachy keen. There, I put it in the chat box for you. Yeah, I'm just peachy keen. And hello, Heidi. Last but hardly least. Hi, Heidi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you doing? So late. So late at night.
So good.
So good. So. Okay. Heidi, random question. Why not start? Heidi, when do you usually go to bed? Because I see you early in the morning when I have more early morning classes, and I see you late when I have late classes.
I want to go to bed at midnight, at least midnight.
Okay. All right. And when do you get up in the morning?
At 5 or 6.
Really? And
Yeah.
how do you do that? I can't do that. I could never do that. That's just not enough sleep. Okay. Time to start our totally random questions. So, Andre, I'm gonna start with you. Andre, have you ever purchased anything from a telemarketer?
No, I've never. because I think those things which are sold there usually kind of rubbish.
Kind of rubbish? Is that what you said?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Because they always saying like, look at this knife, it is so sharp, you can use it to cut your boots or anything.
Cut
And
your boots
I
in half.
usually don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
I usually don't believe that is true.
Okay. So you're a little skeptical.
Yes, I'm skeptical about this stuff.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay, and good job not just saying no, I don't, but in fact actually giving me some detail as to why. Excellent. That's what I want to hear. Very good job. But okay, what do telemarketers? You have telemarketers. Telemarketers are people that call on the phone and try to get you to buy things, whatever, services, phone service, or products, what have you.
Oh, I thought it was TV marketing, like person on the screen is staying there and describing a thing, how wonderful it is, and other things.
Right.
But telemarketing, is it on the phone? Is it?
That's right. Correct.
So I've never got any calls from anybody with a try to sell me anything.
Really? Never?
Yes.
Okay.
So I got some calls about some internet providers. They offered some services and TV channels, but I said I wasn't interested in their services.
All right. Well, that's a telemarketer. Often services are sold through telemarketing. Exactly what you said. Internet providers or cable TV providers, definitely. Okay. So, all right. But you didn't buy anything from them. Okay.
No.
Well, very good. I didn't really have any problems with sentence structure or anything. All right, good job. That's what I want to hear, explaining why and fleshing out your answer. Okay, excellent. Gava.
Yeah.
Okay, first a little lead-in question about Romania. In Romania, do you have a lottery? Like a national lottery or
Yeah.
regional lotteries? Yeah, you have those?
Yeah. We have a national lottery, yeah.
Okay. Have you ever, or do you ever, purchase lottery tickets?
Yeah, when I was young enough to believe that you have a bigger probability to win something, but right now, if I think about that, it's a very small probability to win something. I don't want to buy some tickets.
Okay.
I think in general, only young people or old people play to that lottery.
Okay. Why? Okay, you're claiming that when you were young, you just didn't know any better,
Yeah.
as we might say in English. But why do old people buy lottery tickets then?
Because I think people in general are very irrational, and if they do some mathematics formula or talk to a mathematician, and if they know the probability, I assure you that they would never buy a ticket because it's around 0 probability to win something.
Okay.
And
All right.
and I read about the lottery, and in last years they improved their technology, and I think and I think the 6 numbers that because we have a lottery that you have to choose 6 numbers from 49, and if the lottery pick the 6 number, you are the winner. But the problem is that these 6 numbers it picks with an informatics technology, and you not a man. It's not random. If you want to understand what I'm meaning.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
So are you telling me the lottery cheats?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm sure that lottery cheats.
Ah, interesting. Okay. One comment I have about a little feedback about English. Very nice that, okay, good job, by the way. Okay, okay, you said when you were younger, when I thought there was a bigger probability, you used a comparative bigger, but you weren't really comparing to what? A bigger probability than what? So the comparative was slightly out of place. Maybe when I thought there was a big probability or a likely probability, that would make sense. Or even a probability, not even with an adjective. So it's a little problematic to have a comparative there. Also, when you said we're talking about old people, you attempted to use a conditional. You said if they know the probability, they would not buy a ticket. You're kind of mixing up 2 conditional forms. The real conditional, which is where you use know, present tense, in which you would use, actually you would use a simple future. If it doesn't rain, present tense, I will go to the beach. All right, that's the real condition. So in your case, you really should have said if they knew, past tense, because you're using the unreal condition. All right, it's an imaginary, hypothetical situation. If they knew, obviously they don't, so it's hypothetical. If they knew the probability, they would never buy a ticket. Then you use past tense with a modal. They would, for example, usually would, but it could be might or may or okay, like that. Do you understand the difference between real and unreal condition? Biggest thing there, real condition, you need a present tense in the if clause. Unreal condition, you need a past tense in the if clause. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
That's interesting. I'd really actually like to know more about how they fix the lottery. That actually is interesting. I could talk with you for a long time, but I have to give others a chance. All right?
Okay.
All right. Thanks. Maybe some other classes you can join me and explain that to me.
Okay.
All right. That'd be great. All right. Jebo.
Hi.
Hey. Where are you from again, Jebo? I'm sorry.
I'm from Taiwan.
Taiwan. I knew it. Yeah.
And your neighbor. Yeah. You're from Philippines.
That's right. I knew that. I knew the answer. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm from America. Actually, I'm an American, but I live in the Philippines. Right. Jebo, question. Okay, you probably celebrate Chinese New Year, right?
Yes.
Okay. In Western culture, not everyone, but many people make a New Year's resolution. New Year's is coming up in a month and a half. they make a resolution, they resolve, they make themselves a promise that they're going to do something.
Yes.
Usually lose weight, quit smoking, things like save money, things like that. Okay, first of all, I want to know generally about Taiwanese and then about yourself. Generally speaking, do Taiwanese people make a resolution when it's the new year, it's a new start? Is that a common practice or not really?
Generally, Taiwanese made resolution over the years. They want to be made more money for the new year, and then they want to be more healthy than now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
And have you yourself ever made such a resolution?
Yeah. Of course, I'm studying English, so I hope my English ability can improve year by years. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Maybe if I have chance to get the advanced level, yeah, I will be very, very happy. Yeah. But right now I still study. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I like that. If I have the chance, notice that. Another conditional. If I have the chance, I will be, and to study, I will be very happy. Oh, a real conditional. So apparently, see, here's another thing. By listening to how someone expresses the conditional, I know that psychologically, Jabot thinks this is a real condition. He thinks this could really happen to him, the speaker. A little psychology involved there.
Because
English.
when I was talking, I have no time to think about this is real or not real.
No,
time.
no, no. Don't look at it that way. It just means you're confident and that, okay. All right. And you're here. I was going to ask, did you follow up on your resolution? But here you are learning English in my class, so I suppose that answers that question.
Yeah. Yeah, I follow up my resolution. I spend several minutes a day to study English. And on the weekend, I like to study English on the verbally, yeah, and practicing talking with other guys, other teachers on verbally, yeah. I think
Okay.
verbally is a good side. So I can learn so many things from here.
Great. Well, thanks for the endorsement. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Jebo. Thanks a lot. Ken, where did you go? Come on back into the class, Ken. I'm not ignoring you. I saw you over there. Come on back. Hello, Daniel. Hi, Daniel. Welcome to the class. Daniel, are you there? Okay, you appear to be muted. Daniel, if you can unmute yourself and say hello. I do expect students in the class to do some serious speaking, so would like to know that your mic is working. Heidi, just one moment. Let me say hello to Renee. Hello, Renee.
Hi. Are you listening to me?
I can hear you, yes. Where are you from?
I'm from Venezuela. I was in Berlin 1 year ago. 1 year ago. Do you remember me? I was attending some classes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Very good. 1 year ago. You can never say 1 years. You corrected yourself. Yeah.
I wanted to say 2 years. I didn't remember exactly.
Okay. All right. Well, welcome back. Welcome back to the fold. All right. Good to see you again. You good? You're healthy? Everything's good? The family's good?
Fine. Everything is fine.
Everything's fine. All right. Excellent. Very good. I'm going to get back to you in a minute. First, let me talk to Heidi. Heidi. All right. A little complicated question. Not really, but okay, Heidi. Scenario. Okay, when you make an entrance into a social gathering, some kind of social party or something, do you make your presence known? I'm here. Or do you slip in quietly into a social gathering and kind of stay in the corners?
No.
Or are you very sociable in a big
No,
party?
I'm not sociable.
You're not.
So if I was invited by someone to attend some meeting, I would think about some excuse not to attend the meeting.
Okay. So you don't like to even attend social gatherings.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Do you sometimes feel obligated, like you have to sometimes?
Yes. Not sometimes, very few times.
Okay. Like what kind of social gatherings do you feel obligated to attend?
Wedding ceremony.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. How about?
And Memorial Day for dead person.
Okay, I was just
I
gonna.
can't refuse that.
Right. I was just gonna ask about funerals. Do you? Okay. Or memorials. Right. For dead people, do you feel obligated to
Yeah.
go? Yeah. Well, I think most of us do.
I don't want to meet some new one. I need to introduce myself. I hate it.
Okay.
I make
Yeah. Well.
I make smile in my face. Oh, I hate it.
It's a fake smile. You
Fake
wear
Yeah.
a mask. Yes, it's lovely to see you. Yes.
I'm not a liar, so
Okay.
I want to be honest with myself.
Right. Okay. I see. All right. Do you have a lot of weddings to go to, or do you have many weddings that happen in your life?
No, only 3 times.
Okay. Well, okay.
Even I didn't have any ceremony for my wedding. I hate
What?
that. I didn't have any ceremony.
Really?
Yes. My husband and I went to the city hall, and I signed filled the paper. Only that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're not kidding. All right. You're serious when you say you don't really like social gatherings. All right. Okay. Thanks. Daniel? Time for your random question, Daniel, if you're microphoned up. Are you there? Daniel? Going once, going twice. Daniel? All right. I'm going to send it over to Renee. Renee?
All right.
Over to
Yes, I
you.
did.
All right, Renee, how many hours a week do you watch television?
Oh, just a few hours because right now I'm working on freelancer.com. This is some kind of services that we provide in online. This is an online service, right? So it occupies almost my entire time. Yes, I need to provide. I need to make some translation, to write academic essays, I'm many things others. Also, I play chess, and I like to go to tournaments, to play in tournaments. It just how many hours? 4 hours per week. I
Okay.
just watched TV for around 2 hours. I didn't remember when I watched TV previously, so maybe it was in last month. Maybe I don't want to watch TV frequently.
All right. I don't remember the last time I watched TV. It's a very common phrase when somebody asks you how often you do something like a regular activity. Very
Yeah.
common to say, I don't remember the last time I whatever it is. Okay. Do you wish you could watch more TV? Are you happy with how much TV you watch? Are you?
Yes, I'm happy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm happy with it. Uh, I'm always connected, right? And always surfing on internet, right? I'm always logged in Facebook. Um, it gives me more entertainment. So I usually hear music on internet, watch videos on YouTube. It's some kind is similar to watching TVs, right? I got entertainment on the internet. I don't need to watch TV frequently.
Right. Got it. Okay. I gotcha. Okay. Thanks. And what do you, again, I didn't quite catch everything you're doing in your freelance business. You make translations. What else do you do?
Academic writing, and I write essays and reports about accounting frequently or administration. I'm an accountant, right? So
Okay.
I usually
Right.
make exercises, essays. Uh, I also work on Microsoft Excel, so just related to Microsoft Excel and Microsoft Word, PDF, etc.
Okay. All right. That's why I didn't catch it the first time. Essays. You write
Essays.
essays. Right.
All right. I said
Essays.
essays.
Okay.
Sorry.
Right. It's a short E, not a long E. That's right. Now I got you. Okay. Let me swing it back around to Andre. Andre, totally random question for you. Andre, what's your favorite kind of candy?
I don't like sweet things like candies. I prefer meat and other stuff like everything which is made of meat, which is cooked from meat, like stew, barbecue, other stuff.
Okay. All right.
But sometimes I eat chocolate usually at work when I get bored. I think a bar of chocolate helps me to start working efficiently.
An energy boost.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, too much chocolate, of course, very bad for you, but chocolate actually can be good for you. Well, I don't know. You see it's good for you, and then
Yeah.
2 weeks later you read an article it's bad for you, and then it's good for you again.
It is.
Yeah.
It is bad for teeth.
Yeah, of course. All right. Okay. Do you have any favorite chocolate? Like a specific, it's okay, you can say it, specific brand of chocolate bar that you like?
I like chocolate which has a lot of cacao in it. I don't. I eat, but I don't like very much the white chocolate, which is kind of artificial, and it is not healthy, and it is like chemical thing.
Oh, why you got to tell me that? I like white chocolate.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe
I don't
maybe in the Philippines the chocolate is different. Maybe it is
Oh,
healthy
yeah.
there.
Yeah, I doubt it. I'm sure you're probably right. Actually, I like Baby Ruth bars. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. It looks disgusting, but it's loaded with nuts. It's not that I don't really like candy, but I love nuts. I eat nuts all the time. Oh, look, I got sitting on my desk. I've got a box of sunflower seeds. Okay, yeah, all right. Just within arm's reach.
Actually, I like nuts and seeds,
Yeah,
like you showed.
yeah, me too. I'm a hopeless addict. Okay. Okay. Did you like candy when you were a child?
Yes, of course, I
Yeah.
used to love it and I usually asked my parents to buy me some chocolate, some candies, and I could eat it tons and tons of sweets.
Oh, I like that. Tons and tons. That's great. Okay. Good. I switched you to past tense suddenly. You followed right along. Nice job. All right.
Yeah.
Terrific.
And when I was a child, I had problem with my teeth because I ate a lot of chocolate and sweet candies.
But your teeth are okay now because you like
Yes,
to rip apart meat.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good news. Terrific.
Yeah, I became a predator.
Yeah, a predator, a carnivore, as Renee pointed out on the chat box. Yes,
Yeah.
you are definitely carnivorous. Okay. Of course, all right, just for the sake of this is English class, he's carnivorous means he eats meat, but I'm sure he's not strictly carnivorous. Obviously not. He eats the occasional chocolate bar, which of course, okay, you're omnivorous. Okay. You're a carnivore. You're a herbivore if you eat plants, like deer and cows and such. Or you're an omnivore if you're like a human or a bear or a monkey. You eat both vegetable matter and animal matter. All right. There. He's omnivorous, Renee. I don't think he's strictly carnivorous, just so you know. Okay, let me swing over to Gava again. Gava?
Yeah.
Okay. Gava, what do you feel is your strongest sense of your 5 senses? You know what I mean?
Sets quality, so or my I don't know how to say it. Assets. What are you meaning?
Of your 5 senses, what we call the 5 senses.
Ah, senses. Ah, okay. I see. Okay. I think the first is to see the nature, the world. This is one. The second is to heard. To heard all the noises. The third is to feel when I touch something. The fourth is to smell.
Yes.
And the fifth is to
Chocolate.
what?
What's the word?
Sincerely, I missed that word.
Right. Okay. Taste.
Ah, okay, to taste. Yeah.
Right. Okay. We normally say sense of sight, sense of hearing, sight, seeing, sense of sight, sense of hearing, sense of touch, as you said, sense of smell, as you said, and sense of taste. So which is do you think, for you, Gava, which is your strongest sense?
I think the strongest set is to sight. To sight something. And if you want, I give you an example. If I'm
Sure.
if I'm driving my car, I see very good all that indicators of other cars in my front, if you know what I mean. All that registration cards of other cars, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And I think my sight is very good.
Okay. All right. I think my strongest sense is sight. You wouldn't say, you don't need to use infinitive, to sight. All right, just sight is my strongest sense. Okay. When I'm driving, the cars in front of me is how we normally would say that in English. The cars in front of me, I can see the cars in front of me very well, instead of in my front. We sometimes do use that. Okay, let me try to explain. If we are basically describing to somebody who can't see us, in my front I have the TV screen, the computer screen. In my rear I have a wall with this low table behind me. Okay, to my side there's an air conditioner and a window. On my other side, to my other side, it is possible to use that construction, but it's used in a very specific way, and I'm describing like my surroundings to you, but you can't see me, so it's not obvious. All right. Also, one more thing. You said you can see the car's registration cards. In English, we say a license plate.
License plate, okay.
The thing with numbers, right? The
yeah.
Right, all right. Why are you looking at everyone's license plates, Gava? Are you a policeman?
No. But if I'm curious in a holiday, if some foreign visitors came in our country, and I'm just curious.
Oh, sure. Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I understand that. In America, every state has a different license plate color and design, and I understand that. I do. Yeah, you'd like to see if there's a lot of people from different places. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, I can understand that. Okay. Excellent. All right. Let me quickly welcome Nader. Hello, Nader. How are you? Nader, are you there? Hello? Not sure if he's in or not. Okay, well, I'll get back to him. Jabo.
Hi.
You're up. Okay. All right.
All right.
What do you think your friends would say that you are most likely to grumble about or complain about?
My friend?
What do you think your friends might predict that you would complain about most often?
Because I look like an honest person, so when I complain to them, they'll think they will consider me as their friend, good friend, and listen carefully. Yeah.
Okay, but what do you think your friends might say if I asked your friend and I said, what does Jabo complain about? What is something you might hear him complain about? What would they say?
You mean what is my friend will complain about to me?
No. What would your friends say that you complain about?
They will usually give me comfort and just cheer me up and
No. Okay, you're not quite understanding. I'm asking what your friends would say, not what you would say. Okay, this is all right. It's a little tricky. I'm asking about reported speech. What would your friends say about you.
Okay.
About you regarding what you might complain about. Something that you might normally complain about.
You mean that my friends fear about my complaint? Yeah.
Well, no. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. My friends might expect me to complain about my internet connection. I rely on my internet connection to do this. All right. And when I have problems, it affects my income. It affects my stress level. So I complain. I grumble. Yes, Renee. I grumble about my. I wish I had a better internet connection. I wish that Philippines had a better infrastructure for internet. That's something they might expect to hear me complain about. You understand?
Okay.
So what might your friends expect you to?
Okay, I got you. They will expect me to complain about my supervisor, yeah, because
Yeah. Okay.
he's just like a nature, yeah.
What? Again, your supervisor's like a what?
Nature, nature
Ah,
mean
okay.
this,
Nagger.
yeah, nature, yeah.
Nagger. Okay. All right. He's a nagger. He's always
Uh,
oh
Talking
complaining.
behind me, yeah, complain about and criticize everything, yeah.
Okay. All right. That's no good. It's not good at all. Nobody wants a boss who's a nagger. Okay. Yeah, that's not good at all. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, that's something worth complaining about, I suppose. Okay. Heidi. Uh, Heidi, I have a weird question for you. Well, it's random questions time. How many times a day do you look in the mirror? Ah.
1, 2, 3,
You're counting.
5. Around 5 times. 5
Around 5 times. You know specifically.
maybe it's normal.
Why?
At
Why?
first, I wash my face and
Okay.
brush on my teeth
Mm-hmm.
just in front of the sink. There's a very big mirror.
One. Okay.
And daytime, no, I need to change my clothes. Then I need to check the big mirror if my coordinator is good or not.
Okay. That's funny.
And daytime, after lunch, I brush my teeth again. Then I look at myself in the mirror. And evening, I take a shower. Even in the shower room, there's a big mirror. So I look at myself. And before going to bed, I need to brush my teeth again.
Okay.
Yeah, very, very normal.
Well, you look in the mirror because you're standing in front of the mirror, in other words. All right. Well, yes, it seems very normal. Have you ever met somebody who can't resist looking in the mirror every time they have a chance? For example, they walk by a shop where it's reflecting the street and they look at themselves.
Yeah, many people do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Show window. For example, department store, in front of department store,
Yeah.
they're looking at show window, but actually they don't look the window.
Oh, well, that explains a lot. Okay. Maybe because I'm a man and I just don't I could never understand window shopping. Aha! They're not really shopping. They're looking at themselves. Okay. Oh, all right. I never did understand the whole idea. Well, that explains a lot. Okay, how funny. I don't. I myself. I like never look in the mirror. I do have a mirror, but it's like it's actually outside my bathroom. Only when I take a bath and I comb my hair. But when my hair is very short, I don't even do that.
My sister is a narcissist. When she was still single, and even me, we were living in her family house. She looked to mirror always. She had a small mirror.
Really?
Yes, and she put small mirror on the bed before sleeping. She was looking at inside mirror.
Oh my goodness. So how do you use the word narcissist? Not sure if I spelled it right.
Narcissist.
Okay. Yeah, narcissist. It's hard to say. Narcissist. Yeah, somebody who. Well, that's basic. That's almost the dictionary definition. They're constantly looking at themselves in the mirror.
He loved himself, so he went to the pond. He looked himself on the pond. Then he couldn't move from that place. Finally, he became flower.
That's right. A narcissus, which is a kind of flower. Right. Oh, you know a little Greek mythology. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know that story. Ah, very good. Exactly, and you got it right. Very good. Okay. Thank you. That was interesting. Renee.
Yes.
Take it back. Renee, when you travel, do you pack too much in your suitcase, more than you need, or do you pack too little in your suitcase?
Yeah, fortunately, I packed too little. Right, I was traveling. Where was it? Thursday, last Thursday. Yes, last week. Then I returned on Sunday. But now here we're lucky to have some products here in Margarita Island where I live, right? Some basic products, for example, deodorant, detergent, and so many other stuff, right? We have some scarves, yes, of products. Then I decided to travel with leather clothes, yes, a few of clothes. Then I decided to buy some products there when I was in mainland. Yes, for 3 days. I bought some products there. Then I packed in my suitcase. Fortunately, it was almost empty.
Okay, so you can buy things when you're traveling.
Yes, I usually do that.
Okay. Yeah, you have to. Okay, you're talking about your packing your clothes. You have to be careful. Few clothes or little clothes. Okay. All right. Few. All right. Pencils. I have few pencils. Okay. Look here. See this? I have a little pencil.
All right.
It's a little pencil. It's not a few. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So if you pack a little clothes, you pack like children's clothes or something.
I understand.
So you should say I pack a few clothes only.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So okay.
Not many.
Not many. A few. There you go. That's it. Because clothes are okay. 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 You said you're from you live on an island?
Yeah.
Is that right? Oh,
island.
Really? Cool. Excellent. No, that's cool. Really, that's interesting.
Yeah. As you should know that
Yeah.
I live in Venezuela, and this it is a difficult situation here. I'm from and in Margarita Island, specifically. We need some products came from mainland, right? We depend on those transportation. Some products are usually transported, yes, by ferry, and we have we're experiencing some difficulties in transporting those products. That's why we usually have some problem to buy some products on the markets and supermarkets. Very difficult to us. Yeah.
Oh, no
So
kidding.
when I went to mainland, to Puerto La Cruz, one of the port city, yes, I decided to buy some stuff that I couldn't find here in Margarita.
Ah, okay. So you actually have a reason for packing too little. A very good reason. All right. I'm curious where the island is. I went to visit Trinidad and Tobago for quite some time ago. But anyway, we took a ferry from Port of Spain to Caracas, actually.
To Caracas?
Yeah.
Impossible.
What? Impossible.
To Caracas?
Well, we took a ferry not to Caracas directly, but we went to the end of Port of Spain to another part of Trinidad, which I can't remember. But then we took a boat. So, anyway, we went to some island. What I was trying to get to, I can't remember the name of the island. Would that make any sense to go from Port of Spain and take boats to go to Caracas? Would we go anywhere near your island? Is what I was trying to say. Yes, I was in both Port. When we went to Caracas, we started in Port of Spain, and I've been to Tobago too. Tobago's beautiful, by the way. But anyway. I was just curious if the island is anywhere near where I might have been. Kind of weird question. Or if you're more west.
Okay, for example, here in Margarita, it's close to Trinidad and Tobago.
Is it?
Yes, if you take a plane, it would only take 30 minutes to get to Trinidad.
Ah, okay. I see.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
But we're some, how could I say? Here in Margarita, we are too dependent. That's right, dependent from the yes, from the other cities. Yeah, for the transportation of ferry transportation with travel. We're so independent. Many dependents of that.
Okay, so all right, you're very dependent on the local ferry and boat transportation.
Yes.
From the mainland. Is that
from the
it?
Mainland.
Right, got it. Okay, interesting. Thanks, Renee. It was interesting. Nader, are you just chatting, Nader, today? Okay. Midair, you also bring too much. You're obsessed with bringing too much when you pack for a trip. Why? Of course, I don't know how you're going to chat about that. Just in case. Okay, very good. All right, just in case. I bring as little as possible. I don't care. I can buy a toothbrush or a towel. I don't really care. All right, interesting. Okay, let me try another totally random question. Nader, I'm going to ask you while simultaneously asking Andre. All right, both of you. Okay, when you, or if you even relax on the floor, I don't know. I do a lot. I'm very comfortable on the floor. If you're going to relax on cross-legged, cross-legged, would you fold your legs to one side? Okay, kind of like that. Would you stick your legs straight out in front of you? Maybe. Or would you recline? Put your hands behind your... How would you sit if you're sitting on the floor? He would sit cross-legged. How about you, Andre?
I usually don't sit on the floor, but it happens when I'm drunk. So when I'm drunk, I don't really care what position I take.
Okay. Well, okay, you're just a puddle.
Yes.
A human puddle. Okay. All right. Andre, not when you're drunk, but when you're normal, are you a fidgety person? The Nader says he changes position a lot, so maybe he tends to fidget. I can add a Y to that and say fidgety. All right.
Yeah, I usually fidget on the chair. When I'm sitting on the chair, I move my legs, like cross them, or sometimes I put one leg under my butt.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I I mean, look at the way I teach class. I'm constantly moving around. I know. I have a lot of nervous energy and I fidget a lot. I can't sit perfectly still, like ever. I don't know if I ever have in my entire life. Are you like that, Andre? Do you kind of move around a lot?
Uh, Now I don't usually fidget, but when I was a child, I I used to fidget a lot, whatever I was doing. And when my parents told me to sit calm, I couldn't do that. I always fidget, and they asked me like something in your bottom. Why are you always fidgeting?
Okay. An American might say to their child, "Do you have ants in your pants?" Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
The
like
common expression.
something like this.
Right. Well, that's a common expression for American parents. Do you have ants in your pants? Can you just sit still for 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Um, absolutely. Okay. Uh, all right. Let me. Well, oh, where did he go? He left. Jabo,
Oh yeah.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Have you ever been an audience member for a television show? It's a weird question.
No, I never have this kind of experience.
Would you like to do that someday?
Mm, Perhaps I guess, yeah.
Why not?
If I have time, yeah, because this is a very new experience for me. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Just curious. It's a popular thing to do in the United States. Well, I have done it, but I was a very small child, so I don't really remember. Uh, okay. Heidi, one more question, I think is all we have time for. Heidi,
Yeah.
I know that you're involved in clothing and all that. Is there a fashion trend that you wish would come back? An old-fashioned trend that you liked.
Old fashioned, yes. Hmm.
What's that?
Nowadays, people are wearing casual clothes, like jersey or something. Too much relaxed. But for example, old age, there are many movies from Hollywood. Old movie. I forgot the name. Who? A very famous actress got married with king, no, prince in Monaco.
Okay.
Who? I forgot. Or yeah, that time they are wearing very beautiful clothes, high heel, and very good handbag. I like that fashion, old fashion.
Okay. All right. The Prince of Monaco. Who can afford to dress that way? Okay. Anyway, Anyway, thank you. The random questions class is out of time, but thank you guys very much for participating. I appreciate it, and see you guys all next time around here on Verbling.